let's get it over with. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the final week of the VS4-10 Fordyce budget build-off. In this series, Matt and I have taken the VS4-10 Fordyce and we've upgraded it every week with a budget determined by the Wheel of Fordyce. And over those 8 weeks, the Wheel of Fordyce has absolutely hammered me. Last Wednesday was the final spin of the wheel, and here is our result.
I don't know why you're so happy. This means nothing. I get to buy more Hot Wheels and still have $50 to spend. Praise wheel.
See what happened? You just talk up your wheel all you want, and it still bites you.
This is not bad. This is not bad.
This wheel can suck it.
This is not bad. You know what? Before you spin, here's my proposition. I don't need the $50. My truck's done. So, you can either spin the wheel or you can take my $50 budget.
So that would leave me with 110?
No. Nope.
Oh, I only get the 50? No choice. Nope, I'm rolling the dice.
Okay. It would have made up for every other week.
Hitting the button.
Spin the wheel. What is it? What is it? I'm not looking at the chat. What is it?
I'm letting your chat tell you.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes! SBG choice. Wow.
No.
Oh, man. You should have taken that $50. Oh, praise wheel. Praise wheel.
We got SBG choice, which means that Matt got to determine what we had to do for this week. Possibly one of the worst outcomes that could happen for the last spin. There was no repercussions of him worrying that I would come back at him. So he got to decide whatever he wanted to do. And at the end of the show, he made his decision.
So I've decided. I think I like this idea the most because I think it still lets you do your truck and be a truck and not have tracks or brass tracks or leaf springs made out of brass. It's not anything stupid. It's just there's a spare tire mount area on the back of the Fordyce. Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay. I want you to redesign and print the wheel and make a spinnable wheel for the back of the truck. Whoever's idea that was, excellent idea. Because that's something that's in your wheelhouse, you know, being a designer.
F the
3D
wheelhouse.
Printing.
Thank you.
No stupid livery or anything. That's punishment enough.
Alrighty then.
But in the original colors, not your stupid Thanksgiving colors.
Okay.
Okay.
I can work with that.
The green, yellow, blue, and red.
And that is outside my.
It has to look like the wheel. I want the spin and the pointy bit in the middle. Okay.
Okay. You know what? I can work with that. It's outside the budget.
Done. I'm not going to screw with your budget.
Done.
I'm not. That's nice, right? See?
I've already.
It's not like any of those prank shows where you have to like, you know, do it in a bikini. Just regular old good fashioned praise wheel.
So yes, Matt chose that we had to put a functioning wheel in the back of our Fordyce. So I went ahead and tackled that little project. I came up with a design for our functional spinning wheel, and After getting it all 3D printed on the Bamboo X1 carbon, I took and cut out a number of different color pie pieces on my vinyl cutter so I can apply them to this disc. This disc uses a bearing on the top and bottom side to allow it to spin as freely as possible, and the center axle of the spinning wheel has got the little indicator on it as well. From there, I just needed a mount that went to the cage to get it mounted in place. So with that, we've got the wheel of Fordyce in the back of our Fordyce. I felt like that was a pretty rude choice on Matt's part, but I also know that Matt is such a scale guy, and Matt would never allow you to run a non-matching spare. So I have to get all of the wheels to match the spare wheel. And I had to come up with a creative way to do that. Now, the spinning wheel in the back, since it was the task that Matt chose, it doesn't count against the budget. So the fact that I need to make all of the wheels match, we're just not going to put into the budget. It's just kind of a freebie. So the first thing that I needed to do is figure out a way to mount this spinning disc to the wheels. And I felt that was going to be easiest by taking a set of aluminum Vanquish KMC impacts and using that as a base to be the perfect thing to hold in the new spinning wheel faces that were going to be needed for this. Now, I had to go this route for a number of reasons, and I won't get into all of the details of that because it gets into some pretty high level engineering. So I have these discs that I've created. These, again, printed on the Bamboo X1 carbon, and this has got a very precision press fit into the ring of this wheel that I had to use here. So we're going to be able to get this pressed in there, but that doesn't really give me the wheel look yet. So I needed to go a little bit further. So I also created these hub mounts that go over top of the threaded axle that comes out of the ends of our F10 straight axles here. Now that little piece there is going to hold our indicator piece here, kind of a matching design to our rear indicator. And this is also bearing fit, and it's going to go onto that little hub adapter there. Now, this little hub adapter will spin independently of the outer disc now, so we'll have a proper spinning wheel. Again, this just seemed like the easiest possible way to go for this project. So to get this all accomplished, make things all right, we're gonna remove the perfectly functional stock wheels, and we're gonna pull those off. We have the 2-stage foams inside and those Falcon tires. We're gonna just get those transferred over to the wheels that we have to use to make this project work, and then we'll continue. So the first step is completed, and we got the wheels that we had to use put onto the truck. Now, from here, we have to do the important part, which is to try and make this match the spare that Matt made us put in there. We start with this very simple hub, and this just threads on to that external portion of the threads of the stub axles. Once we've got those pieces installed, now we need to press in those wheel faces. All right, now that we got those wheel faces precision pressed into place, now we need to install the indicator cap with the bearing installed inside of it. And now we've got a matching set. Our spare and our wheels 100% match. And all 5 of them have functional spinning accessories. Now, there's really only one major issue with this whole plan, and that is that this took such an engineering effort that I wasn't able to spend my budget for this week. I was focused solely on getting the items that Matt insisted I installed put onto the truck. So I didn't have time to add anything that I wanted to personally put on here. Now this truck will forever stay exactly like this, and all of these parts are completely permanently installed. But it's exactly how I wanted it. I just wanted the look of the wheels to be exactly like the spare. So I think in the end, this will probably be some sort of new trend, and I'm really proud to have started that. Partially thanks to Matt and his suggestions. If you would like to add the 2023 version of spinners to your VS4-10 Fordyce, or basically any vehicle running the Vanquish wheels, you can send me a private message and I'll get you the files. I think the punishment that Matt dished out was harsh, but fair. And in the end, we did build a truck here that is going to fit right in with basically the rest of my scale trucks. Replacing the servo, definitely on my list. And it may happen almost immediately. But beside that one last upgrade, we had everything done on this truck in a short amount of time. This truck is going to be set up fantastic. I like what we did. It was a fun-ish series. The wheel was punishing. I cannot explain how the outcomes wound up as they did for 8 weeks in a row. But nonetheless, maybe the wheel comes back the next time. I feel like I've made my amends with my homage to the wheel. And maybe it'll treat me better next time. Maybe Matt next time will actually get a punishment. I've enjoyed the journey we've taken so far, and hopefully some of you are following along in your own way, making your own choices with your own Fordyce. If you have, tag me on Instagram. Love to see the build. For the final time, I hope you enjoyed the Fordyce budget build off. Go check Matt's final video. Looking forward to it myself. We're going to call this one done, but we're going to get it out on the rocks very soon. Exactly like you see it. Just almost no changes. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the series. Subscribe if you're not already. Hit the notification bell so you see the next series as soon as it starts. As always, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.